Hey guys, it's me. I'm your friend Robin O'Neill. I'm an artist. This is a podcast I do just for the hell of it. I'm also a forensic accountant on weekends, so if any of you guys need any help with that, do contact my assistant David at mereadingstuff@icloud.com. This is me reading stuff, and you're out there, you're doing your thing, God knows what the hell you're up to. Logically right now it's 1:31 a.m. on Monday morning, so you're most likely sleeping, or you could be urinating. That's just a thought. I bet you could be taking a little break, from sleep just to go to the bathroom. I don't know why I'm imagining you urinating. But anyway, I just got done working really hard in my studio all day and night, which makes me happy. It was going so well that I completely forgot about dinner, which is that's probably never happened because I love food so much. And that means I also forgot my nighttime heart pills, which is not good. And that's the reason I finally recognized it, is my heart started to mess up really badly. I was like, this is weird. I haven't had any caffeine. I'm not all anxious. And then I realized, I just missed that. So anyway, about midnight is when I realized I skipped those things. So I microwaved one of those, those cheap, I don't know the brand. It's not Cup-O noodle, but it is a soup bowl. Kind of the cheap stuff you get at CVS or your local pharmacy superstore. I got the spicy noodle bowl and I loved it. Enough about me. How are you? How's your mental health right now? I love checking in on mental health levels. 1 to 10. 10 being, I'm in great spirits, Robin. 1 being, never felt worse. Right now, my mental health is, I'm not going to go crazy here on this. I'm going to say it's a 6.23. 6.23. How's your physical energy level? My physical energy level currently is at about a 7.1. My heart level energy, though, is 10. No, my physical level is a 4.1. And my heart is beating like a hummingbird's, so it's at a 10.1. How's your love life doing? Tell me more about that. 1 to 10. 10 being, Robin, I can't even tell you how great it is. 1 being, I don't have one. What was the last time, when was the last time you hugged someone for a really long time? And do you even like that? And do you need a hug right now? If so, is it possible for you to go out there and get yourself one? I don't have any other questions. I'm getting tired of myself. I'm getting tired. I'm already tired and I'm getting more tired. I did want to say, what's up, St. Petersburg, Russia? I see you listening to me, and I love it. I just saw a huge spike in my listenership there in St. Petersburg, Russia specifically. So, thank you. I also want to give a shout out to Tampa, Florida. Huge increase there, too. And believe it or not, Tampa is one of my favorite cities in this country of the United States. I had never been to Florida before I visited Tampa about, I don't know when it was, maybe 8 years ago. And I totally fell in love with it for some reason. It's the kind of love there is no explaining. It just is. That's how I feel about Tampa. We rented a car with a no top on it. Topless car. What are those called? Convertible. I had a convertible. I rode an alligator. Wait a minute. I didn't ride an alligator, but I rode inside a canoe or something that's a tiny boat. I don't know what they're called. I don't get out much. But long story short, I got to be inside a little boat in a swamp, and there were alligators crawling all around me. It was amazing and sort of a nightmare at the same time. But for real, I love you, Tampa. If I were to ever do a live podcast tour, which I would never do and no one would want me to do, there'd be half a person in the crowd. Tampa would be my first stop. And St. Petersburg, you guys would be my final destination. Okay, let's move on. Time to read to you guys. I wasn't sure what I wanted to read to you guys right now because I am just excited about so many things. I've been working more than I've been able to in the past due to my health, so I'm just kind of in the I don't know, my brain is on fire right now, and I am reading so many books that are driving me crazy. Like a lot of books thrown across the room kind of stuff. But I also went to the library not long ago and checked out a couple of books. So one of which I had noted that I wanted to read to you was a Pablo Neruda poem. And this is from The Yellow Heart, which is translated by William O'Daly, and this is from Copper Canyon Press. I don't know tons about Pablo Neruda, even though I've read him at several different times in my life, but Chilean poet, born early 1900s, died in the 70s. I was going to kind of learn a little bit more, but then I got overwhelmed. I was looking even at his Wikipedia page, and then I gave up because there's a photo of him in his coffin, dead, on the Wikipedia page, which I found really odd. Anyway, I'm going to read you a poem that I liked called Reject the Lightning. It's a great title, by the way. I would like to have the job of judging titles. Like, I think actually that's what I was born to do, is judge titles of poems, artworks, show titles of exhibitions, song titles, album titles. You name it, I'll judge it. Okay, Reject the Lightning. Lightning, you committed me to the slow pace of my work. With the warning at equinox of your phosphoric threat, I gathered up my choices, renounced what wasn't mine, and found at my feet and with my eyes the abundances of autumn. The flash taught me to be calm, not to lose light in the sky, to search inside of myself for the galleries of earth, to dig in the hard ground until finding in that hardness the same sight, in its agony, the meteor was seeking. Whoa. I learned the velocity needed to leave it in space, and to study my slowness, I formed a frivolous school like a coterie of fishes whose daily glide and turn develops between threats. This is the style of Down Below, of the manifesto under the sea. And I do not believe that I'll ignore it because of some damned law, each with its flashing signal, with what it had in the world. And I turn toward my truth because I am lacking a lie. I got excited there. I mean, come on. The flash taught me to be calm, not to lose light in the sky, to search inside of myself for the galleries of earth, to dig in the hard ground until finding in that hardness the same sight. In its agony, the meteor was seeking. Hello. That should give I don't even know. I'm thinking a million thoughts, but that's motivational. I hate to say, it's both. I'm speechless, but I also am motivated, right? Okay, listen. Whew. My heart is going a mile a minute. This is not a mile a minute. Is that a lot? Wait a minute. I'm getting tired, you guys. It's almost 2 a.m. now. We gotta go. This was nice, but we want to go out on a high note. Let's not linger. Lingering is bad because we all have too many things on our agenda as it is, which drives me crazy. I swear it didn't used to be this way. I know I sound like I'm a 75-year-old, but we all do too much. I can just tell we do. I'm not even going to ask, is it just me? No, we all do too much. I mean, I do almost nothing. So I'm more talking about you guys. But even with someone who does nothing like me, I have about 200 things on my list every single day, and it makes me want to cut myself off from basically everything, and do none of it. And I don't even have a kid. And I know those of you with kids are probably saying, fuck you, lady. What are you talking about? So I'll stop there and I'll lie and I'll say, yeah, I've got it under control. But I just feel so much pressure to do so much. But also I'm just excited. Like, I just started to crochet again, and all I want to do is crochet. All I want to do is draw. All I want to do is read. All I want to do is talk to you guys. All I want to do is pet my cat, Frankie. All I want to do is go take walks. I mean, I want to write thank you. I swear I could have a full-time job of writing thank you cards, and I'd be happy too. I love that. I'm overwhelmed, everybody. speaking of scheduling and all of that, I'm sorry I wasn't here on Thursday. Does it matter to anybody if I do it on a Thursday or a Sunday or a Monday? I mean, I don't know. I used to be so good Mondays and Thursdays. And now I'm just kind of doing it whenever, but that both annoys me and it doesn't annoy me. Just let me know what you guys think. Hit me up on Twitter or Instagram at ROBYN_ONEIL. And by the way, speaking of Twitter and Instagram, where you can ask me questions in the comments, not in the private messages because I don't check those. But please, 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 if you don't mind, hop onto iTunes and rate this podcast if you listen and enjoy it. It really means the world to me that you give it a little review. I don't ask for much. But anyway, I was trying to say goodbye. So go on, get out of here. Have a tremendous start to your week this Monday morning. You know what? That was a little much. I was overshooting that with the word tremendous. There I go, expecting too much out of you, and that's not fair. I should say something a little bit maybe more playful, like, go get 'em, Tiger. And I like that, actually. First of all, I love tigers. Second of all, I like that because it's vague. It's always used as a super encouraging phrase, go get 'em, Tiger. But really all it says is, just go out there. Just go on out there. Because getting them could be something as simple as get a breath, like inhaling a breath, which is, by the way, that is truly enough to be excited about and proud of. Let's face it. So there we go. We have a new phrase. I made it up. Go take your breaths today. May they be good ones. And if you happen to accomplish more than breathing alone, well then, God bless you. That's it for us. Be good. Be you. You be you, they be they, breathe it in, breathe it out, stretch it out, be calm, pet something soft. I mean a pet. Lay down, I mean an animal, like a mammal. Lay down, close your eyes, stay calm, and be good to yourself. I love you guys. Good night.